Hey, Rumble World Entertainment, and we have an update regarding the Goonies sequel. If you remember, we did a video about that a while ago, that Warner Brothers were looking to develop a Goonies sequel. Now we're not just getting an update on the Goonies, but we are now getting news that a new Gremlins movie is happening as well. Now, they've been toying with the idea for a Gremlins movie for years. Obviously, Gremlins 3, that would be. They've been toying with it for years. They just weren't sure how to do it and how it would come together. But now we're getting news that not just Goonies, but Gremlins are in active development. So let's have a look at this story. So it says, it's learned that Warner Brothers is developing new movies for both Goonies and Gremlins. In its report about its upcoming 2025 slate, Deadline reports on the Warner Brothers franchise hopes down the road, which includes Christopher Columbus directing a new Gremlins movie. Regarding Goonies, it said a treatment is currently underway, which means they've already started to get parts of scripts. So there's your first treatment. What do you think? Oh, we'll change that. Okay. The fact that Christopher Columbus is actually going to come back to do Gremlins, that's quite interesting as well. So it says franchise hopes abound down the road in Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum, Practical Magic 2, DC's Clayface and Supergirl, Drew Goddard's incoming script for a new Matrix, and new Gremlins from Christopher Columbus, and a Goonies treatment. Last we saw of Gremlins was the prequel animated series that lasted for 2 seasons with Secrets of the Mogwai and The Wild Batch. Before I continue this, I had no clue that there was a prequel animated series to Gremlins. Where the hell was that on? Where could you watch that? Can you still watch it? Fair enough. So it says, on the live action side of things, Gremlins 2, the new batch, was released in 1990 prior to the 84 original Gremlins movie. I liked the new batch. I thought that was funny as well. 1990. Well, I don't know why I thought it came out in about 92, but alright, 1990 it was. I still remember when I first saw the original one as well. I was about 4, maybe 5 when I first saw it. So a sequel to Goonies has been rumoured for years, but there's finally some official word, though it's still far from confirmed. Currently, only a treatment exists for Goonies 2, which means the project is far from greenlit. Recently, Corey Feldman and Martha Plimpton, who played Mout and Steph in the original film, stated that Goonies 2 isn't happening. Given that there's only a treatment, it's likely none of the original actors have been contacted about the potential sequel. Rumours suggest that the original cast members are expected to return, with the sequel likely focusing on their kids embarking on a new adventure. The original cast includes Josh Brolin, Sean Astin, Jeff Cohen, Kerry Green, and Ki Hu Kwan. Short round, if you didn't know. The Goonies is also back in theatres Sunday and Monday for the film's 40th anniversary. Sunday and Monday when? This Sunday and Monday? It'd help if they gave the actual bloody date rather than just going, it's back in theatres on Sunday and Monday. I'm assuming it's this Sunday and Monday. Yeah, they have a poster here in theatres January 19th and 20th. Alright then. So there's a treatment doing the rounds, which Warner Brothers is looking at. Do they actually go with the original cast? Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure they'd probably try and get some of them back. They mightn't try and get all of them back, but they'd probably try and get some of them back. Gremlins, you would assume then that it would finally be Gremlins 3. The question is, where do you go with it? Now, you look at something like Ghostbusters and Beetlejuice, that, and even Top Gun Maverick, where they were movies that were done so long after the original movies were done, and regardless of what you think, for me, they all stuck the landing. They had the right amount of nostalgia. They also brought the stories forward and all that type of stuff. If you can do something like that, yeah, you're on to a winner. If you just try and repeat what the first and even the second movies were, not so much. And of course, don't forget, the first Gremlins is considered a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas. That's when he gets Gizmo. Gizmo was a Christmas gift. So It's like, do they bring back the original cast for that? Which, unfortunately, quite a few of them are dead. If you've never seen the second one, you should check out the second one. Christopher Lee is in the second one. He's a doctor, a mad scientist. And Robert Picardo is also in it, who basically gets assaulted by a gremlin, a female gremlin. But the Gremlins are fun. I just don't know how you would do it at this stage and whether it could work at this stage. Same with the Goonies. I just don't know if those type of movies would translate to today's audience and to like how things look today. Like the Goonies, you had the kids running around with the treasure map and stuff like that. No phones to phone home and all this type of crap. No Google to go on. Oh, I'll check out the story about this and that, and oh, look, there it all is right in your hand with your mobile phone and stuff. Gremlins, same type of thing. It was so detached from the technology we have today with cell phones and stuff. Like, literally, in the second movie, one of the guys, there's a guy dressed as a vampire for the whole movie, and he comes across this Asian dude with a gigantic video camera, and he's like, do you know how to work a camera? He's like, work a camera? I am a camera. And it's like this gigantic thing on his shoulder for the whole movie. And of course, that today would just be like a tiny phone with TikTok or something on it. So I don't know how they would work today. They could. And the one thing you would absolutely 100% guarantee with Gremlins, especially for girls who've never seen it, is how much of Gizmo toys you would sell. Little plushies of Gizmo. Because he's one of the cutest little bastards you've ever seen. And girls, I think, would just fall head over heels for him. And if you've ever seen the second movie, you know Gizmo has an obsession with Rambo, which was hilarious. But there is the news that there's a treatment currently doing the rounds for Goonies 2, and Gremlins 3 looks like it's going to be on its way. So we'll wait and see what more news comes out about this. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.